Hello everyone, welcome to Hooked on Classics. Today you find me inside a Volvo XC40 B4. This is an SUV. I'm not a huge fan of SUVs, but I have a delivery driving job and I thought I'd just talk about this car. I've had to drive this, of course, hence why I'm sat in it. Unfortunately, I can't film when I'm driving. I don't have a screen mount for the phone. So I'm just going to talk about the car. So this is an automatic. It's got a little crystal thingy to control the gears forward and backwards. No traditional handbrake, so it's electric. It's got a dash mounted computer thing, which I couldn't figure out how to change the temperature in this car. Probably buried under layers and layers and layers of things. Don't understand why it just can't be controlled by 3 big buttons. Warm, cold and directionals would make more sense. It's fairly comfortable, but I mean, as you can see, it's got bolsters here, but because I'm little, I get thrown about a bit. So and I don't even know if there's any controls for this thing. It's got electric controls on the side of the seat, so up, down, forward, back, recline and everything. It's got heated seats and everything as well. It's got controls on the steering wheel. I'll try and do a pan zoom across it. Steering wise, the steering wheel feels like it's off center towards the door. So when I'm looking at it, my line of sight is on the V, well, between the V and the O, and that's me directly looking at the steering wheel. So yeah, it does feel like it's across to the right slightly. So that's a really strange kind of feeling, really. The sticks are okay. You got your wipers on the right. You've got your indicators on the left, and your flash and everything is there as well. You've got no ignition key. This is done by magical pixie fairies. So the key doesn't actually go anywhere. It just sits in the car somewhere, which is kind of, I'm not keen on that kind of thing. It really doesn't suit how I feel about driving. One thing about when I'm driving this, I can't see the extremities of the car. It's that big, which is unnerving because you don't know, apart from all of this technological stuff, whether you're going to hit anything. The mirror is way too big. It's way too close to me, and I don't. That's just odd. If I'm going to change lanes, I always look over my shoulder because I passed my test on a bike, and it's kind of the first thing you do. I know a lot of people don't do the shoulder check, but as I look out that window, if you can see that hook up the back of the back window there, it kind of, that's a bit of a blind spot, I've got to admit. So I look back and I can't see much. There's a tiny little gap that I can see. It's not good enough. The height of the doors, way too high. Way too high. I feel like I'm sunk down in this. And it's, yeah, it feels a bit cramped, but at the same time it feels massive, if that makes any sense. The colouring in here, I do like it. It's very nice. It's got a light coloured headliner. The seats are nice. I don't know if it's a beige leather interior, but it could be. But yeah, when I'm driving, the weight of the steering wheel, it has a weight to it, but it doesn't feel like it's connected to anything. And at times when I've been driving this today, it feels like every now and again the tires, they want to do their own thing. It feels like they've caught in a rail, like they're on rails, and it's not the most comfortable, I have to admit. The accelerator, it's not really much to talk about, to be honest with you. It works. It makes the car go forwards. It accelerates quite nicely. It's easily enough to make you go over the speed limit. So you've got to be careful with these modern throttle pedals. The brakes are very good. They slow me down very quickly. As I can see, there's no clutch. There's a lot of space down here by my feet. There's a footrest for my clutch foot, considering there is no clutch. The back of the car, I couldn't tell you anything about the back because I've not been in it yet. It's I wouldn't say it's pretty. It's an SUV. It's got a slab-sided front and it looks like a jelly mold. So anyway, that is my review from a driver's perspective of driving it once. So thanks for watching. If you want me to do some more of these from the inside of the car, or I'm going to try and get a screen mount, so at least I could do a bit more of this. So yeah, thanks for watching.